Hi guys, this is a walkthrough of how to turn the sound system on and use it at church, just so you know while I'm away and for future reference. Alright, let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, so we're walking into church. First thing we want to do is turn on the power for the unit. You'll see it right at the back here where my finger is, and it lights up. It's ready to go, lights are on. Then we turn the power on down here, all three. That will turn the power on for the stage. You can see the blue light on the keyboard, means that's on. Alright, let's have a look down here. First thing we want to do is just make sure our groups are working. The Mackie has a slight fault in that its groups won't work automatically. We have to enable the group DSP. So we go to group 4. This is the button for group 4. And what you'll notice is when you press the group button, the corresponding, when you press the button, the ones that are on that channel will light up. So if I press, let's go 8, press 8, it's the singers, and you'll see that they will all light up, and it will say, it's just a quick way of checking which group. So 8, 7 is the preaching one, you'll see that light up, press that, see that, and 4, you see it switch because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the bass one. Bass lighting up. Alright, cool. Now what we have to do is turn on the DSP. So what we do is we go to 4, press that, and then we go select, because that will select because it's in line with that. If we go 8, press select, that will select 8. So we go 4 and select in that line. Okay, then once we press select, we go up here, we see the enable button. We have to actually undo that and then redo it again to get it to work. Don't ask me why. It's just a little Mackie trick that they're doing at the moment. Then we go, okay, we're on 7. 7 was a preaching one, you see that one? And we go select, again, do the same thing. Alright, that's enabled. And then we go to 8. So it's already selected on this light, and then you go select. I'll change to 8. If we press 8 again, we can see all the vocals lighting up like it's Christmas. And then we go up to there, and we go enable. So we press that twice, so it's lit up again, and that will actually make it work. Alright, now we're going to look at the aux modes, the fold backs. So we get to know this. What we have is this aux mode button. When we press that, all these lights do a bit of a dance. Let's have a look. Wee. Okay, 1. Just so you know, the mix here corresponds with 1, which is the drum foldback, 2, which is the bass foldback as we go through, 3 is keys, 4, now we're going from memory, 4 is percussion, 5 is electric, okay, 6 is stage left, so it's the vocal left, 7 is vocal center, 8 is vocal right. You'll see there are foldbacks at different points along the stage, so I'll do left, center and right. 9 is reverb for vocals, 10 is delay for vocals, 11 is reverb for instruments, and 12 is the leaders in ears. So that will give you that. A little tricky one is if we've got acoustic on. Now that's not in any of the aux mode things. What we're going to do is look up here, and what we have to do is press a little button. It's called matrix. When we press that, watch what happens. Ooh, okay. Matrix H, which is switch 2, is running our acoustic foldback. Now you'll see analog 14, analog 17, all these numbers as it goes across, they actually correspond with the numbers down here. We have a look. Analog 17. Analog 17 is right there. So you'll get these ones. 1 through to 24. If you have a look over here, what does it say? Analog. So that's how much level is in that. So the acoustic channel, which is on 14, acoustic, AG, acoustic guitar. If we go up here, we'll see the first one is 14. And we'll see how much level there is. And that's cool. And that's how we do it, and there's a master level for it there. That's the hard one. That's the real tricky one. Everything else is a little bit easier. That's a bit difficult. So we did fallbacks, and now we're just doing front of house. The front of house mix is this far right one. It will correspond. It probably sits at about 5 or 10 negative dB between there and there on a Sunday, just so you know. There's that. The other one is the speakers outside. They correspond with an amp that's tucked away. But the speakers outside, when we go to master, I'll press this master button. It's actually this mono send that corresponds, or that controls the overall level of the speakers outside. And you'll see that when I press this, the stereo faders move with it. That's just something cool. Alright, so let's go have a look at the amps and stuff that correspond to those master faders. The first one, which is the mono, which was working by itself, is right here. That amp, you just turn on there, and that will be working. The volumes can be adjusted from outside. The battery packs and all that kind of stuff sit here and turned on. So that's what we need when we plug in the mics. All the mic receivers are up there, maybe hard to see in the light, and also the in-ears for the worship leader. And we've got some of our packs down here, and also remotes for the screens. Those are good things to turn on, and some of the headsets. So we turned that on. Oh, also the stage lights are down there. The auditorium lights are up there. Cool. So we got that. And we'll walk towards the last amp. The last couple of amps. Well, in here, this is going to be very, very hard to see, is a storage area. This is a storage area in here. And what we'll do is go around, and you can't see a thing. It's black. Anyway, there's a little table on the inner corner, and that table has the mics on top of it in a box, so we know where those are when you want to mic them up. And the amps, should there be any problems, actually sit in drawers in the side of the stage. So there's the stage, that's where the amps are. There's one there, and there's also one here. And there's Danae with yogurt. Yes, love some. That's it. That's the walkthrough.